What's going on, family? I'm Scrapbook Boxing, Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. I want to continue to examine 100 years of World Championship fights. Like the one that took place Friday, June 12, 1964. Emile Griffith wins a 15-round decision over Luis Rodriguez at the Convention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. It was in front of 4,604 spectators, and together they would invest between $45,295, including $70,000 in television proceeds. Now, Emile Griffith would earn $50,000 in his third title defense as the welterweight champion. And up until that point, he had already defeated fighters such as Dick Tiger, Ralph Dupas, Gypsy Joe Harris, Don Fumer, Benny Kid Perret, Stanley Kitten Haywood, Gaspar Ortega, Florentino Hernandez, Nino Benvenuti, Joey Archer, and Ernie Indian Red Lopez, Luis Rodriguez. Really good fighters that Emile Griffith would be in the ring with. Now, Luis Rodriguez would earn $20,000. To that point, he would face fighters such as Curtis Coates and Virgil Akins, Benny Kid Perret twice, Denny Moyer, be in the ring with Isaac Logart, Federico Thompson, Charlie Austin, Johnny Gonzalez, L.C. Morgan, Holy Mims, Georgie Benton, Bad Benny Briscoe, Gene Armstrong, Joey Giambra, Reuben Hurricane Carter. What a fighter he was. According to Emile Griffith, he would like a shot at Joey Giardello's title, the middleweight crown. Luis Rodriguez felt as though he would never try to fight Emile Griffith for a welterweight championship title again, because he felt as though Emile Griffith and his camp, Howie Albert and Gil Clancy, had the welterweight division in his back pocket. That's just unfortunate, because Emile Griffith was a stand-up guy. Now, Luis Rodriguez, his name was Manuel Alfio, was born June 9th, 1937, in Cuba. He died July 1st, 1996. He was 59 years of age at the time of his death, and he would reside in Miami, Florida. Had the pleasure of meeting Luis Rodriguez. Fought from 1956 to 1972. Had total bouts career of 122 fights. 107 wins, 13 losses, 49 knockouts, and he was stopped 3 times. He would be introduced in the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame in 2009 and the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1997. He was 26 years old when he fought Emile Griffith. Stood 5 foot 8 inches, weighed 147 pounds, had a 74-inch reach, and had a record of 56 wins, 3 losses, and 22 knockouts at the night of that fight. As for Emile Griffith, he was 26 years old. He stood 5 foot 7.5 inches. He weighed 146.5 pounds, and he had a 72-inch reach. He had a record coming into that fight of 40 wins, 5 losses, and 15 knockouts. He was managed by Gil Clancy and Howie Albert. He was named the Ring Fighter of the Year. Boxing Hall of Fame, 1985. International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990. He would be inducted. Emile Griffith. His name was Emile Alfonso Griffith. Born February 3rd, 1938, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. He died July 22nd, 2013. He was 75 years of age at the time of his death, and he would reside in Queens, New York. Had the pleasure of meeting Emile Griffith. Fought from 1958 to 1977. Had a total bout career of 112 fights. 85 wins, 24 losses, 23 knockouts, and he was stopped twice. Now, Luis Rodriguez was a top-rated welterweight and middleweight from 1959 to the end of his career, 14 years. Luis faced Griffith 4 times. He lost 3 times, and he defeated him once. Let's take a look at the fight between Luis Rodriguez and Emile Griffith on the night of Friday, June 12, 1964.
Here is the welterweight contender, Jose Stabler. Former light heavyweight champion, Harold Johnson. New York's leading contender for middleweight championship honors, Joey Archer. Hard-punching Miami middleweight, Florentino Fernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 week from tonight here at Madison Square Garden, bringing back Wayne Thornton, who holds a decision over Willie Pastrano, and his opponent, the undefeated light heavyweight champion of Argentina. And here he is. Let's give a nice welcome, folks. Jose Meno. 10 rounds, 1 week from tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, also here tonight, we like to call him in for a quick bow. The middleweight champion of the world, the popular Dick Tiger. Come on up, Dick Tiger. Former lightweight and welterweight king, Barney Ross.
Tiger is coming in now. I haven't seen Barney yet.
Middleweight king, Dick Tiger.
Here's Barney on the far side.
And one of the greatest featherweights of all time, Willie Pep.
No question about that.
Former featherweight king, Willie Pep.
Here's Willie. Willie's the public relations man now.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the ring officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges, Joe Armstrong, Tony Rossi. The timekeeper, Freddie Abatello. Counting for the knockdowns is Buddy Basilico. And the referee for the main event, Jimmy Devlin. Ladies and gentlemen, 15 rounds for the welterweight championship of the world. Introducing from New York City, he's wearing black trunks. He weighs 146.5 pounds. The challenger and former welterweight champion, Emile Griffith. Emile Griffith.
A huge banner is being unfurled on the far side for Emile.
From Cuba, white trunks. He weighs exactly the same, 146.5 pounds. The welterweight champion of the world, Luis Rodriguez. 15 rounds.
Very partisan crowd tonight.
Championship of the world.
Third meeting between these two men.
Will you please listen carefully for a moment? This is a very important match tonight. You're fighting for a great honor. The welterweight championship of the world is at stake. And I want to pull out some of the important rules of the New York State Athletic Commission to you. The 3 clean knockdowns in any 1 round is in effect. In the event there's a knockdown, the one scoring it will go to the far neutral corner. And remember, remain in that corner while I signal you to resume boxing. Is that clear? I'm going to insist upon clean sportsmanship. Protect yourself at all times. Is anything clear? Shake hands now. Go back to your corner. Come out boxing at the bell.
Mandatory 8 count will be in effect. Scoring in New York, a rounds basis with a supplementary point system if the rounds come out even on the cards of the 2 judges and the referee. Champion Luis Rodriguez, the white trunks. Challenger Emile Griffith, the black trunks. Both are very fast. Maybe Rodriguez a little bit faster. Griffith may hit a little bit harder. Rodriguez likes to work the body. Griffith likes to go to the head. 15 rounds. winning a non-title 10-rounder. Rodriguez winning the title over 15. Trying to make Griffith miss so he can counter. He has done it well so far. Griffith's main hope will be to corner Rodriguez along the rope somewhere. A little wild. There's the bell. Coming up to round 2 at Madison Square Garden, champion Luis Rodriguez of the welterweight, white trunks, challenger and former champion Emile Griffith in black. Jimmy Devlin, the referee. It is scheduled for 15 rounds. Uruguay, Cuba, March 14th, 1937, and now lives in Miami Beach. On the left-hand side is manager Ernesto Corrales, the popular and veteran Angelo Dundee facing him as advisor, and his trainer Luis Sarria on the outside. His personal physician, Dr. Bertie Pacheco, is also here. There's the corner of Emile Griffith, the former champion, dripping over the face with Vaseline. His co-manager, Gil Clancy, leaning in over the camera there is the other co-manager, Howard Albert, and the popular trainer, Sid Martin, just gave a bit of water to Emile Griffith. Martin reaching in from the outside. Coming up to round 3. Madison Square Garden, the same. Griffith, the black trunks, Rodriguez in white. Jimmy Devlin is the referee. Got in some good blows. Rodriguez with the long jab. To go in round 3. Incidentally, it's quite warm under the ring lights tonight. Although today's temperature in New York were ideal, about 70 to 75 on a sunny day. On the fight of the week at Madison Square Garden for the Welterweight Championship of the World. Champion Luis Rodriguez, white trunks. Challenger Emile Griffith, the black. 15 rounds the journey if it goes the limit. Jimmy Devlin, the referee. this round. Breaks into a smile. Rodriguez breaks into a smile and dances around the ring, scoring on a round's basis with a supplementary point system. We'll have the decision and an interview with the winner in just a minute. In the ring here at Madison Square Garden as we await the decision after a hard-fought 15-round bout between champion Luis Rodriguez and challenger Emile Griffith. There is no hard feelings between them, as you can see, after that hectic battle. We are waiting for the decision from the two judges and the referee, and here comes Johnny Addy with the decision.
Judge Tony Rossi scores it 8-7, Griffith.
One vote for Griffith. One vote.
Referee Jimmy Devlin, 9-6, Griffith.
Winning the welterweight championship again, Emile Griffith.
Judge Armstrong. 10 rounds for Rodriguez, 5 for Griffith. The winner and the first man to win the title 3 times, and you, welterweight champion of the world, Emile Griffith.
Pandemonium is broken loose here at Madison Square Garden. Howard Albert, Gil Clancy, Sid Martin, Johnny Addy with Emile Griffith, who has never been happier in his life. It was a split decision, with Judge Joe Armstrong voting for Rodriguez, referee Jimmy Devlin, and Judge Tony Rossi for Griffith. A very happy Emile Griffith. We want to get him over here for the interview now. A very disconsolate Luis Rodriguez. Emile, over here. Come here, Emile. Now, come on. We'll get on camera, Emile. Then we get lined up here. Here's Emile Griffith, who has won the welterweight championship for the 3rd time, the only man in ring history to do that. First of all, Emile, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Don. It was a wonderful fight with Luis.
Were you surprised at this split decision?
No, Don, I tell you, I get taught how the fight went all the time because I pressured him, I hurt him with most punches, and all he would do was try to come to me one punch. So with the right hand over my jab.
You set the early pace, Emile. And
yes.
Then he came on in the middle rounds, and then you finished strong, right?
He did. That was it. That's right.
Was that the way you and Gil and Howard had planned it?
Close to that, Don. Close to that. But the pace would be a little faster.
Well, I'm going to let you get your breath, and I'm going to ask Gil a question.
Don, I'm not tired, really.
You're not tired?
No,
you're just excited.
It's all joy, Don.
I don't blame you.
This is something I worked real hard for.
Gil, what about the future now?
Well, Don, as usual, Emile doesn't bother anybody. He will go anywhere where there's a good offer. He can fight welterweights or middleweights.
Rodriguez again?
Why not? He's a great fighter.
He is. He's a good fighter. Thank you very much, Gil.
Now, Curtis Coates was born June 15th, 1937 in Texas. Stood 5'9". Weighed 141 to 170 pounds. He was in the ring with fighters such as Manuel Gonzalez, Joe Miceli, Luis Rodriguez, and Jimmy Lester, Charlie Shipes, and Stefan Radel, Billy Collins, and Joey Newman. He was in the ring with Gene Jocelyn and Fate Davis, Gilliam Rid Randall. July 6, 1966, he would win a WBA Welterweight Championship belt and a WBC Welterweight Championship belt. New Orleans. For Manuel Gonzalez. Solid fighter. It's Curtis Coates. He would win his title from Luis Rodriguez. We trained fighters such as Kurt Johnson and Ika Iabuchi. Let's take a look at a fight from Curtis Coates out of Texas.
Wearing white trunks with black stripes, weighing 150 3/4 pounds from Philadelphia, Stanley Kitten Haywood. And his opponent, wearing black trunks with white stripes, weighing 147 pounds from Dallas, Texas, Curtis Coates. 10 rounds, another 6-round bout will follow.
Right. Both of you men received the instructions this afternoon in the boxing commissioner's office. All what you do is abide by the rules and regulations to protect yourself at all times. In the event of a knockdown, the boxer getting knocked down must take an 8-second count. The boxer scoring that knockdown must go to the furthest corner, remain there till he's told to resume fighting. 3 knockdowns in any given round, the fight's automatically over. In the event of a knockdown, the contestant is still on the floor, and the bell sounds the end of the round. The count will continue. And if by chance the fighter's not on his feet before the bell says, the fight will count as a knockout. That video, take hands down, come out fighting the bell. Good luck.
Starting in Philadelphia, the 5-point must system, 5 points to the winner of a round, 4 or less to the loser, and the fighters are wearing 8-ounce gloves. Stanley Kitten Haywood of Philadelphia, 150 3/4 in the white trunks. Curtis Coates of Dallas, 147 in the black. Coates has a very smart left jab. He uses it very often and effectively. Haywood figures to move in on him, to press him, to bob and weave a lot, work the body, and then go to the head. Both boys fought very close fights with Jose Stable, who has been idle for a while, although he lost, each lost. By the way, has a pretty good uppercut and a good right cross besides a good jab. Haywood showing a good jab tonight. You'll see that Coates is a counter-puncher, which he did with the right hand a moment ago. By Haywood. Back Clayton, the referee. in a 10-rounder and lost a return bout to him before Louis won and lost the welterweight title to and from Emile Griffith. 1 minute to go in round one. Griffith and Rodriguez fight in Las Vegas for the title. Haywood has been landing heavy leather in this round without too much of a return by Coach. Round one. Haywood, as you can see, likes to get in and trade. Coach is content to box. There's the bell.